90% of people quit the gym in the first 3 months. I think we should bring that number down, bro. And I think you can help me. Now, I've got no evidence for my theory, but I reckon it's because it's very easy to fall down the rabbit hole of weightlifting and just completely paralyze yourself with too many options. Your brain's going to convince you that it's not even worth it anymore. You start looking how to perform the perfect lat raise or why the bent over row is killing your gains, and new studies show that walking is actually bad for you. Like, fucking hell, man. Stop listening to all the bullshit, bro. Let's get you in there and picking up some fucking weights. Every time I tried to go in the past, I'd always be able to go for a few weeks or maybe even a month, right? Long enough to start losing some weight and seeing a change in my body. Obviously, you know, not a lot of change, but a little bit of definition, right? And yet at some point, I would just always stop going. And the weird thing is, I don't even remember when it happened. I would just kind of stop, and I don't even know why at the time. But with hindsight, I can figure out that it's because after those initial few weeks, the motivation just dies out, you know? The fire extinguishes. I don't think that means we're lazy. I just think as a generation, we're so unfamiliar with doing things without motivation these days. I mean, our reward circuits have been fried by brain rot and short form content, and if that wasn't bad enough, our brain actively sabotages us. And so to prevent this from happening, I've just started to abide by a holy trifecta, 3 simple things I follow every day just to get myself lifting consistently, and so far it's been going very well. Now, I guarantee if you've been in this situation before, you've never even noticed how powerful the mind is into tricking you to not do hard things. It would trick you into thinking you're being productive, but it's actually just overloading your mind with like this superfluous information just to make the task at hand as daunting as possible. Now, you're not just thinking, I have to go to the gym. You're now thinking, okay, I need to hit this lower bicep, and then I need to do the lower back specifically, and then I need to do dumbbell curls, but I actually can't. I need to do inclined asymmetric blation curls if I want to increase my gains. Like, bro, honestly, man, all of this is such bullshit for beginners. You don't need any of this. All you need to do is pick weights up consistently. Never mind all this max gain, minimal loss, perfect form routine nonsense, man. And speaking of routine, if you find one too daunting for you, then fuck the routines too, bro. Just walk into the gym. That's the only routine you need, and the one that ironically everyone fails. Just walking into the gym. 2, 3, 4 times a week, it doesn't matter, bro. Just walk into the gym, and once you're there, then and only then can you start thinking about what to hit that day. Another thing that prevents us from the gym life is diet. You start to get this sense of pride in your lifts, and you believe that if you're working out, you have to eat perfectly, otherwise you're spoiling your gains. And while I admire it, it is true to a certain extent, it's just so overcomplicated, and I think as a beginner you should just simplify it tremendously. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but target weight, not your current weight, and only in about a 70 to 100% window. So let's say your target weight is 180 pounds, you don't have to get exactly 180 grams in per day. And trying to be that stern with it is only going to make you not want to do it. I think I remember a video from Jeff Nippard. He's like a science-based lifter, right? He loves studies and he summarizes them for us normies because I don't like thinking personally. And I believe I remember him saying that you only have to get about 70% of the target protein, and anything after that, it actually begins to be less efficient. Now, I'm not sure whether this is the same for beginners or not, but honestly, this is too much for us to think about anyway. Just make all your meals high protein. That's it. Other than that, you can eat what you want. It's to better yourself anyway. You don't have to eat fucking chicken, broccoli, rice 3 times a day to see results, I promise. Once you start becoming consistent in the gym, all of this stuff is going to come naturally to you anyway. You won't even have to think about it. You will just start doing it. So just start going to the gym, bro. And the last thing I implement is very simply just progressive overload. I like to write down my weights, my exercises, and all the reps in a notepad on my phone, just so I can compare it to last week and just aim for 1 more rep per set every session, right? And if I'm getting like 12 to 15 reps too easily, I'll up the weight a little bit, and then I'll just start back at 8 again. That's it. That's literally all I do. All you have to do is do that 2 times a week, upper body and lower body. And if you're not doing that, I don't want to see you watching any videos about routines and form. Like, obviously, be safe, you know, don't be an absolute nutcase, but get in there first, start going, and then start building your perfect routine, right? If you want to know what I do, it's very minimalist, but it's daily. I go every day. I do 6 weightlifting sessions a week, push-pull legs, 3 sets of 4 exercises. It only takes me 30 minutes. It's not a very intense program. I just improvise, bro. I do 10 to 15 minutes on the treadmill afterwards, and on my 7th day, which is my rest day, I still go to the gym, but I just do 30 to 35 minutes on the treadmill. Both of these treadmills are incline walking sessions. You do not have to do this to see gains. I just do it because I want a challenge and I genuinely want to be in the gym every day. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I'm some jacked fucking fitness guru, bro. I'm not. But I am currently on the best form I've ever been in. And trust me, I've been in the other ones. You know, I've burned out from the gym 2 to 3 times in the past. And look, while I may talk a big game on this routine that I'm currently doing, this is only the 22nd day, alright? I've had 19 gym visits in 22 days. So far, so good. And I want to keep it going all the way to 100 and hit at least 90 gym visits. Will I do it? Hey man, why don't you follow along and you hold me accountable and you call me a fat ugly bastard if I don't? Doesn't that sound like fun? It's a win-win for everyone really, isn't it? I think just in general, we severely underestimate how much we can transform ourselves in just 3 months, and I literally cannot wait to share my results with you 11 weeks from now. I truly hope you follow along so that you have something to share with me when we get there. And that's literally it, bro. You have the blueprints now, right? What else did you want me to say? You thought there was some magic trick? No, that's it. You got to start going. Like, I don't even understand why you're still watching this video and not fucking going to the gym already. You got to start building and get over the fact that it's going to take a long, long time. Just like anything else worth it in life. This isn't some goal with a finish line, bro. This is just something you're going to do for the rest of your life. You want to know how long it takes to become like jacked, as people say? A lot of fitness influencers I've watched online say it takes about 2 years. Are you really going to put that finish line on yourself? 2 years? You can't even think a week or 2 ahead if you're like me. So why are you thinking 2 years from now? Just lift because you're a person who lifts. I lift because I identify as a gym goer, you know? I lift because I know it's healthy and it's going to be worth it. And I'm not trying to speed run a perfect body, because if I thought about it that way, as soon as I got the perfect body, I would just stop lifting because there's no goal left anymore. But that's not the goal. I can't remember where I heard this, but I'm going to end this video on a fucking banger saying. It was in some podcast. I forget who it was. I apologize, but it's so good. The hardest rep of the gym is the front door. I mean, come on, that is so true, bruv. Once you push past it, no pun intended, the rest becomes so easy. So learn to love your journey, brother, and get in the fucking gym, bro. Get in there. Come on, son. This has been Big Ol' Jimbo. I will see you in the next. Peace.